The storm hit Seattle like Judgment Day. Wind howled through the downtown canyons, whipping rain sideways so hard it stung the skin. Ethan Harper, 34, hunched his shoulders against it as he crossed the Aurora Bridge. His 5-year-old daughter Lily, asleep on his back in the ergonomic carrier he hadn't taken off since picking her up from the night shift daycare at 3 a.m. His scrubs were soaked through, clinging cold to his body. He smelled like hospital antiseptic and exhaustion. He had exactly 90 minutes before he had to be back at the ER for another 12-hour shift. Sleep was a rumor these days. Ever since Mia walked out 18 months ago with nothing but a text that read, "I can't do this anymore," Ethan had been running on fumes and caffeine, patching together a life for Lily out of overtime pay and sheer stubbornness. He almost didn't see her. A woman stood on the outer ledge of the bridge, one leg already swung over the railing, fingers white-knuckling the cold steel. Her dark red hair was plastered to her cheeks. The black coat she wore flapped violently around her thighs, like it was trying to fly away without her. She was staring down at the black water 170 feet below, as if it had personally invited her. Ethan's heart slammed against his ribs. "Hey," he called, voice cracking from fatigue. "Hey, please don't." She turned. Green eyes bloodshot and ancient with pain. Maybe 27, 28. Beautiful in the way shattered, stained glass is beautiful, sharp, and tragic. "Walk away," she shouted over the wind. "This doesn't concern you. I'm making it my concern." He took one careful step closer, then another, adjusting Lily's weight so her head stayed tucked under his chin. "My daughter's asleep. She won't remember any of this. But I will. And I don't want to remember watching you jump." The woman laughed, a broken sound. "You have a kid, and you're out here playing hero in a hurricane." "Go home, Dad. I'm off in 90 minutes, Ethan said. "I've got nothing but time and a sleeping 5-year-old who drools on my neck. Humor me. What's your name?" She stared at him like the question was in another language. Rain streamed down both their faces. "Doesn't matter," she finally said. "It matters to me." A long silence. Then barely audible Ava. "It's Ava." "Ava," he repeated gently. "I'm Ethan. This drooling backpack is Lily. Ava, can you look at me instead of the water, just for a second?" Her gaze flicked to him, then to Lily's small, rain-soaked curls peeking out from the carrier hood. Something cracked in her expression. "She's real," Ava whispered. "You're real." "God, you shouldn't have to see this. I've seen worse in the ER at 4 a.m., Ethan said. "Come back over the railing and I'll tell you about the guy who came in with a vibrator stuck in don't." But her mouth twitched the ghost of a smile. "Please, Ava. Whatever it is, it's not bigger than the rest of your life. You have no idea what I've lost. Then tell me. I'm a good listener when I'm not keeping tiny humans alive." She closed her eyes. The wind rocked her dangerously. "I was a surgeon," she said, voice raw. "Cardiothoracic. Top of my class. Seattle Grace's golden girl." A bitter laugh. "6 months ago, I operated on the wrong patient. A mix-up in charts, a perfect storm of system failures, but the family sued, and the hospital needed a scapegoat. They took my license. The press called me Dr. Death. My fiancé left the day the story broke. My mother won't take my calls. I'm 31 years old, and everything I worked 15 years for is gone. I kill people, Ethan. That's who I am now. You're a human being who made a mistake in a broken system," he said fiercely. "And you're still here. That counts. I don't want to be here. I know the feeling." He shifted Lily higher. Mia left when Lily was 3. No warning. Just a text and an empty closet. I came home from a 36-hour shift to find my daughter alone with a note that said she couldn't be a mom anymore. I sat on the kitchen floor and cried so hard I threw up. Thought about swallowing a bottle of propofol and calling it a day. But this little girl needed dinner and someone to read her goodnight moon, so I got up. Some nights, that's still all I've got, just the next page of the damn book. Ava was crying openly now, shoulders shaking. I don't have a Lily, she choked out. I don't have anyone who needs me. You have you, Ethan said. And right now, you have me. I'm stubborn and undercaffeinated, but I'm here. Take my hand, Ava. One step. Then we'll figure out the next one together. He extended his hand palm up, rain pooling in the lines of his skin. She stared at it like it might burn her. The wind screamed. Somewhere far below, a ship horn moaned. Then slowly, Ava reached out. Her fingers were ice cold when they closed around his. Ethan pulled gently, steadily, until both her feet were on the safe side of the railing. The second she cleared it, her legs gave out. He caught her with his free arm, holding both her and Lily against his chest, while she sobbed like someone ripping stitches out of their own heart. I've got you, he kept murmuring. I've got you. He called 911 from the emergency phone on the bridge, waited with her half carrying her to the sheltered bus stop, Lily still miraculously asleep. When the medics arrived, Ava clung to his hand until the last possible second. Thank you, she whispered. I don't know why you stopped. Because somebody has to. Ethan said simply. 3 days later, he was elbow deep in charting when a quiet voice said his name. He looked up. Ava stood at the nurse's station in jeans and an oversized UW hoodie hair in a messy bun, no makeup. She looked young and terrified and alive. You found me, he said, stunned. I bribed 3 different departments with coffee. She managed a shaky smile. I start outpatient therapy tomorrow. And I brought you this. She held out a paper bag that smelled like heaven. Real food. Not cafeteria mystery meat. And I was wondering if maybe you and Lily would let me take you to dinner. When you're not saving the world one suicidal doctor at a time. Ethan laughed, startled. You don't owe me anything. I know. That's why I want to. So dinner happened. Then Saturday morning pancakes when Ethan had a rare day off. Then Ava offering to watch Lily so Ethan could sleep 4 uninterrupted hours pure luxury. Then Ava becoming the person who knew exactly how Lily liked her grilled cheese-cut triangles, never squares, and that Ethan took his coffee black when he was exhausted and with 2 sugars when he was happy. Months slid by. Ava fought her way through therapy, through the nightmares, through the days when putting on real pants felt impossible. She started volunteering at a free clinic using her knowledge without the title. She testified at the state medical board hearing that finally acknowledged the hospital's systemic failures alongside her own responsibility. Her license was suspended, not revoked. There would be a path back eventually. Ethan watched her rebuild herself piece by careful piece and realized he was rebuilding too. Someone else carried half the weight now. Someone saw him when he came home hollow-eyed and made him sit down while she warmed up leftovers. Someone kissed Lily's scraped knees and then kissed him like he was something precious. 1 year later, they stood on the same bridge at dusk late spring, no rain this time. Lily, now 6, ran ahead chasing soap bubbles Ava blew from a little plastic wand. Why did you really stop that night? Ava asked quietly, leaning against the railing, this time on the correct side. Ethan thought about it. Because I was tired of living in a world where no one stops, he said. And because when I looked at you, I saw every night I almost didn't make it. I just I needed you to make it too. Ava turned to him, eyes shining. I love you, Ethan Harper. I love your ridiculous daughter and your terrible sleep schedule and the way you never let go of anyone's hand once you've grabbed it. He kissed her, then soft and slow, the city lights starting to flicker on below them. Lily ran back, grabbing both their hands. Can we go home now? I'm hungry, and Dr. Ava promised spaghetti carbonara. Ava laughed. It's just Ava now, kiddo. Nope, Lily said firmly. You'll always be Dr. Ava. You fix people. You fixed my daddy. Ethan met Ava's eyes over their daughter's head. Neither of them corrected her. They walked away from the bridge hand in hand toward home, toward the life that almost wasn't built from the night they both chose to keep going. Sometimes the moment you decide to jump is the exact moment someone reaches out. Sometimes one exhausted stranger with a sleeping child on his back is the entire reason the story doesn't end. Sometimes love doesn't begin with fireworks. It begins with two broken people on a rainy bridge refusing to let each other fall. And that sometimes is more than enough.